Hey, my cannonballs, we're back for a short, quick second. Look, today was a very, well, not stressful day, but a very busy day. I enjoyed my time. Tell you, I really enjoyed myself. I really did. After it, after the work, But I had a wonderful time. It wasn't too hard, but it's still, you still have to move around. And you guys, I got to tell you this too. I've been watching a few of these things on here. Um, Stories about people doing certain things. And one, I caught a story this morning. How come this white boy that messed around and stabbed a man either 20 or 30 sometimes, and they only gave him 28 years? He didn't get life in prison. And the man ended up dying. Like, ugh. It was so crazy. The nigga, and then you know what? This is the bad part about it. They were practicing before all this stabbing happened. They was practicing on a Ouija board. See, it's something when you let the enemy off in your house on purpose. You know, I don't want to be around anybody that's practicing certain things because I don't do that. And I always know when you dwell around evil, it will pick up on you. And I don't want nobody else's spirit picking up on me. Mm-mm. I know, right? It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Jay Wilson. It is. It really is. And I couldn't believe that. You done set up here and killed a man, and all you get is 20 something years. You need life in prison because when you get out, you'll probably be old, but you're still capable of doing the same thing over again to somebody. Drugs, alcohol, a mixture of them getting to the girl said they was messing around in the bedroom, but the guy that stabbed her husband, he didn't feel comfortable with the whole threesome thing. Well, hell, if you didn't feel comfortable, you should got your ass up on out of there and went home somewhere or went to the store, to a room. That's what I would have did, because I would not be around somebody, or really I wouldn't want nobody around me that's not really feeling the whole vibe, that's around and get yourself, killed. Like, that's why I don't want to meet anybody right now. I am good on that. Honestly, I am. I am good on that. Hey, Chaser. Hold on. Yeah, Cheer. How you doing, Cheer? I'm sorry, my eyes are getting blurry on me. But yeah, I'm not so giddy to hop in the bed or be around somebody right now. Honestly, I really prefer to just wait it out, get some things in order mentally, emotionally, and spiritually before I'm ready to really go back out there and try to find somebody. You know what I mean? Hey, Monique, how you doing? You said no check-in with you. Oh, thank you for checking up on me. I appreciate it. But I'm good though. But yeah, I'm not in the mood for that because I don't need no crazies. I don't know. I don't look over the years. I don't ran into some pretty interesting characters. Yes, indeed. Made me feel even more saner. I ain't gonna lie to you. If that's even a word, but hell, them niggas was crazy. I'm glad I'm sane, not insane. I know how to get away I know how to get away from somebody. I'm not finna stay around you if I know that you are doing what you're doing, and then you don't want me around too long. I move my ass. That's how I met a lot of individuals because I kept moving my motherfucking ass. I'm not finna be. It was one person where I was stuck on, but I had to get unstuck out of that. I had to get out of that. Really it took me some years to get out of that. With that person because we had some things going on. You know. Mm-hmm. I never forget I never really forget what people say to me. So, for a person to say that you never had anything, that's not what you said. I don't give a damn if it was the alcohol. You said it. Obviously, you meant it. You just wanted me to go along with the protocol with you. You know, and I'm talking about a past relationship, you guys. I'm not talking about anything recent, but a past relationship that I once was in 2016. Ugh. It was rough, but I just couldn't allow myself to get played like that. I had to move ass. Like I had to just get on down and I want better. I was trying to find Mr. Better, but Mr. Better comes with some people that's a little different from you. So therefore, you gotta just know, hey, either yay or nay. And a lot of the times, it was kind of in between. It was a lot of no's and it was a few yeses. You know, I could have easily got off the market, but I'm not in a rush to get in a relationship because I know that's gonna when you get in a relationship, you got to be 100. you know, and you can't be half stepping. You can see that's why it's important to get that hole inside of you. You know, it's important if you got a little hole in you, get it out of you for the time being. Don't go messing over nobody's hearts. If you know that you want to sleep, sleep over to somebody's house for the night, and let them know what it is. Let them know what it is. We just cut up. I don't want to use the other word, but we just f buddies. That's what it is. F buddies. That's all we do is just have sex. That's what we are. Yeah, you ain't got to even put a name on it. We ain't friends. Mm-mm. I barely want to talk to you. See, that's how I am. If I was on that type of time, but I'm not. But I'm just saying, I know how to handle that shit if it comes my way. Mm-hmm. Baby, don't get too attached to me, because I won't be attached to you. Not for too long, not for too long, not for too long. I can easily get irritated with you and want to I want to get the hell away from around you. Do not let me find out that you are over there fucking off on. I don't want to see it, and I don't want to know about it. But you know what? That phone would tell it all. Yes, indeed. That phone would tell it all. Get around somebody that you like, and watch how they may curve that phone so you can't see the screen. Watch. I'm trying to tell you, I know how they do it. Sometimes you ain't even got to be paying attention to them, but look out to the corner of your eye, you can see them trying to, have conversation with somebody else. I have went through that before, and that was not fun, but it was what it was, because I was doing the same thing myself. You know what? I was going to have my cake and eat it too, just like that person was trying to have their cake and eat and have me right along with them too. And I was supposed to stay there, but no, I couldn't. I had to leave, and I'm glad I left. Shit, you think I was gonna be miserable? I did have a few cry spells, but I shake it off. And I look, the best way to get over one person is to get underneath a new one. It's the truth. Maybe that's bad knowledge. Maybe that's a little bad to say, but that was some knowledge that I learned over the years. Shoot, get over. You want to get over somebody, go find another person. If you want to do it like that, just be safe and just stick to maybe one or two. Don't go over that. Because I ain't with the whole dating about 3 or 4 people. No, I can't do that. I can't lie. I'll be lying to me. I'll be just trying to talk to him, and look, all of a sudden, I'm thinking that, I done told one person one thing, and all of a sudden, I done told them something totally different. It's like, oh, man, damn, I done got caught up. See, that's why I only date one person. If it don't work out, baby, it don't work out. I won't miss it. So then somebody got another to tell me, don't be missing. What? Don't be missing? You'll be missed. Because I ain't looking for you. Okay, you wanted my services. I don't want your services. Bye. Shit. I like that you have the audacity coming at me with that shit. I don't like that shit. Mm-mm. I know I'm all over. Look, you guys, I know I'm all over the place, but it is what it is. It's Friday. Yeah. But yeah. Boy, just gotta be careful. Just gotta be careful. But I'm glad those days are over with. But yeah, I just to hear that story, and it's some crazy ass stories out here with these people. I mean, they just get caught up. I love the video cam shows. People getting caught up just like that. But I do sometimes I hate hearing the details on how somebody may have passed. That's a little hard to hear, because it's like, ugh. You don't know if they was, if they had to go through the pain, or if they was already, gone to glory. Ugh, I don't like thinking about things like that, but that's just real. That's real life, and I just don't want to be a casualty to that. That's why I try to make sure I'm staying safe and really out the way. Because I don't want to. I do have things to protect myself, but at the end of the day, I don't want to put myself in in that way of getting myself caught up, or somebody trying to hurt me. Mm-mm. No, sirree. I know how to let go. Even though, how she said, even though I try, I can't let go. Something in your eyes captures my soul, and every little thing I see, my dreams about you. You're all I know. I can't let go. Oh, that was a little flat. I can't let go. And that's the truth. Sometimes you gotta let go. I can't let go though. I don't mind letting go. When you let go, you get to, a new experience with somebody. You get to, start all over again. Get a refresh. But you just got to take it slow. I can't take anything fast no more. I used to want to take it so fast to the point where I didn't want to get to know the person all the way. I felt like once we done already met and we chat a little bit, I know you, but that's not the case. And I learned that, and sometimes, if you're not too careful, you have to learn that over and over again. If you fall in a little, in a love spell or getting, well, really of a lustful spell, that's really what it is, a lust. It ain't love. Now, unless if y'all got some years and y'all done been together, but if ain't nobody trying to put a title on it, technically it's just, friends with benefits, Ugh, I would hate to be that person. Cause I can't be trying to sex you up and then give you money too. Y'all know that's how I go in today's time. Folks want you to sex on them, then they want to ask you for money. How does that gonna work? Try it over again, because I'm not doing it. I'm not finna pay for nothing. I'm not finna buy you nothing. You better have some money for yourself, because I got money for me and only me. Now, if I feel generous to get you something out of the store, because I ain't paying for no meals. No, what were you doing before you came around me? How was you eating? Sometimes you have to come at people like that. And that ain't even being mean. That's just being real. Because if I wasn't around, what would you do? It got to be a good-ass reason for me to want to donate something. It better be good. I don't mind being a blessing. But that's only on my terms, not, somebody asking for something. And I notice how people can feel so, like, entitled for you to give them something. And they are sadly mistaken. Because no one don't owe you a goddamn thing. Your lucky air is free. And water, maybe, too. Yeah. Clean water at that, Some folks drink the shit out the river. Or, some people sometimes they even boil it. I haven't seen that happen before. They'll boil all the salt out of it. I want to try that one day, but I don't know. I don't know about that. Nah, well, I don't know where. I don't know about that. Nah. I feel like I'm just eating out of the dumpster. People's shit and and pee and things. I wouldn't want to take that back. I would want to get a jar and take that back home and boil it and drink it. For what? When you can just go to your local grocery store and get a pack of of waters. It's not that hard. Like, who's actually doing that? White folks, Chinese probably, Mexicans probably too. Because I don't see too many black people doing that. We ain't doing that. We ain't going for that. So outside, what do your people tell you? Go take a shower. Don't go in my kitchen. No. Go take a shower. Hurry up. It wasn't no touching, no food. Don't open that refrigerator. You go wash off. Then you come back and get something. See, look, black folks, we ain't going for nastiness. That's nasty. Might as well just drink. You might as well just drink it straight. It'd be hard for you to taste it because it's salty. But some, I just can't imagine that. Like. And you know what, you guys? When it comes to these school shootings, let me tell you guys this: they policemen, at least 2, at every school. For the United States. But even though the states are gonna have to pay for that, but I don't know how much they what, I ain't gonna lie. These motherfucking states, they got it. They just being cheap. They they only want to issue certain things out and get certain things done around the city. I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't know why it's like that, but it is. I mean, here where I stay at, roads all messed up. Look, they got to get really, really crummy and deep holes. Cars are messing up their own vehicle. But wait till it's all really messed up to fix it, and that ain't right. It shouldn't even be like that, making the problem even worse than what it is. Even though they got the material to fix it, but they should, I feel like it shouldn't even be like that. But like I was saying, see, yeah, a lot of these, I wish they would have, at least 2 policemen at some of these, at all these elementary schools, high schools, middle schools, hell, and even daycares. Hell, because it seems like it's gonna even get more crazier because we don't know what these people are. These people are crazy, and I believe a lot of them are just demonic. Something done got a hold to them. They practicing voodoo, witchcraft, doing drugs, drinking probably alcohol, mad at the world because of their life didn't go as planned. Because it's a lot, it's millions of them out there. It's millions of them. Life is what you make it. Honestly, when it comes to them niggas, life is what you make it. Can't blame nobody if your life didn't go the way that you wanted to go. And it doesn't take common sense for that at all. Hey, Tiffany, you need to blame yourself. Look at yourself and see what you're doing wrong. It makes sense why you not progressing. If you want to progress, you got to do. You got to put the work in. But hell, I still got to do things for people and for myself at times. Okay, I will. I gotta see if. Okay, let me see if I can do it now. Oh no. Dang, where can I go to it? Let me see. This might be it. Okay. Dang, I'll do it when I get off of here. I go to your channel. Hopefully I don't forget, cause I got a headache right now. Outside, Tiffany, right now I'm enjoying the lights. I love that. That is so chic to me. But right now I'm enjoying the weather right now with a glass, having me a little smoke, and it feels amazing. It feels amazing, even though I'm not ready for the fall yet. And I know it's coming because we've had some pretty interesting days. It done been a little chilly, and I'm like, hold on now. It done came a little too late. You said the weather is nice. Yes, it is. This would be a perfect time, like, to walk downtown a little bit if those badass kids are not down there, because I don't deal with kids like that. Well, those 20-year-olds, whoever. Anybody that's kind of under, what is it? Under 30, I can't really too much deal with. Nope, I don't want to deal with it. Stay where you at. I like grown folks. They know how to act. Even though I know it's a few of them that don't know how to act, but for the ones that know how to act and come to have a good time and fellowship, and let's go home. Let's get there safe and sound and have a good time, and then let's go back to the house and hey, I'll catch it the next day. I like those type of people around me. Okay. Making sure you get home safe, we're good. That's me. You see, I love fall too. My favorite holiday. I mean, not holiday. I'm thinking too hard. Let me slow down. My favorite month in the fall is November. I like October because I like Halloween. You said you're going to the state fair. You know what? I don't do the state fair. I don't do the state fair at all. No, but I might. It depends. I might go this year. I might. That's if I got the coins for it. I think I will, but it depends. But I usually don't go. Because I don't like being around a bunch of people like that, especially those kids, those 20-something-year-olds. Even though they don't always be out there like that, but I just don't. I don't really too much like to be around a lot of people. But I'll be around them, But I don't know. I think about it. I may go. I don't know. He said they have the food truck festival coming up in September. Oh, I didn't know that. I've been waiting for that one. That's gonna be over there. Okay, yeah, I know exactly where they're gonna be at. I think I just gotta look it up. So I don't think I will go to the state fair this year. Everything is too expensive now. Yeah, it is. Look, Tiffany, when I tell you I spent $40 and only had about maybe 5 or 6. I think I think. It may have been maybe 10 items, because I did get some food, some sandwiches. But it was $40. It was $44. I'm like, $44? Are you kidding me? And I just went to a quick. I think it's like a quickie mart. It's a gas station. And I'm like, oh, are you kidding me? $44? It hurt my soul. I ain't finna just gonna stick to. I'm finna make my own little chips Give me some potatoes. Go ahead and take it back. Cause that is ridiculous. I don't know. I don't like that at all. Like, man, it make you want to just, try to just grow your stuff at the house. So can you believe I paid 20 for a watermelon? What? I was like, wow, 20. They used to be 10. Oh my goodness. And was it even big? I'm sure it was round. Cause I like the big ones, I like the round ones and the kind of like the long big ones. hmm And I hope it was sweet. Cause usually, sometimes they don't always be sweet. That is ridiculous. You know what, you guys? When I seen that lettuce was going up to, I think I want to say it was. I forget. I think it was 10. I think it was lettuce. I think it was right. He said they used to be 10. And it wasn't even sweet. Wow, it wasn't even. See, that was a waste. My goodness. See, now you gotta just juice it up. Baby, hey, what I do, I just cut a few pieces. Well, how I just chop it up and just, freeze it or whatever and bring it out. That's what I be doing. Some folks don't even know, I freeze. Sometimes if I'm cooking, getting ready to cook a big meal or a small meal for me, um, I chop up my vegetables and I freeze them. And then when it's time for me to use them, I just take them on out. hmm Since they already sliced and diced, oh yeah, I'm gonna use that and let them saute, and bam, my job is done. hmm I don't mind freezing, but I may try with the watermelon though, because I want to get me a juicer too as well, because I want to learn how to drink that more in water aid or any type of sugary, you know, drinks. You say you juice everything. That's good. That's a good thing. You have. Ooh, wait. I can only imagine how your skin is. You know what? It was a woman on here on the internet. 80s or 90s, I believe, but she still looked very, very young, and all she ate was fruits and vegetables. And I'm trying to get like that. You said I made beef juice. Oh, it's like it's so crazy how the foods that we don't really too much alike be the best foods for us, especially when it comes to vegetables. Eat them too much because you kind of the nutrition of it all, it kind of just goes away. But these bugs. But yes, I want to start using my fruits and doing my vegetables because I want to have a little green juice walking around because I look that green juice. From what I seen, if you want to lose some weight, it works. I don't know. It may depend on the person body type, but from what I do know, hmm I done seen the progress in people. They just have a big ass jug, and they'll just be drinking on that. Even though it can be a little thick, I don't mind that thickness. But I sure guzzle that down. Hey Nelly, how you doing? I would guzzle it all the way down, baby. Indeed, just to make sure I'm healthy, because I want to be around for some years, and I want to always keep my body in the right and just start not because sometimes you cannot care for yourself. Well, how can let me reword that? Sometimes you just not really give a damn, and you can just be eating the wrong damn foods, and good goddamn well you should not be eating that. Good goddamn well how you gonna be looking, because boy, I swear, oh, drinking alcohol and maybe being a smoker and then eating the wrong foods at late at night. Oh my goodness! And then staying up late at night. It definitely will change your features because my features did change a little bit. And I'm like, oh my goodness, what happened to me? I do not look like that anymore. What happened? Look. I'm so glad I didn't have to have a facelift. Yes, indeed. I am happy with myself. I ain't gotta go. Look, I'm not going underneath no damn night to change anything. But you know what? I would like if I did have a belly, because I think I may get that because my grandfather got one. I feel like we all be skinny, at one point, and all of a sudden we started getting a little thicker and thicker. And don't mind that, you guys. We're in the hood. They on somebody's ass. That was three of them. But yeah, we all get a little thicker, and I hope I don't get that thick. I'll be a little short little man with a beer belly. But I ain't gonna have no beer belly because I'm gonna stop drinking stuff. Um, what is that? It's a vinegar. Tiffany, can you help me out? It's a vinegar that you put on your salad. Not a vinegar, but it's a dressing. I forgot what they call it, but it's good. It's something zesty. I forgot something zesty, but it's very very good. I wasn't a big fan of, of that clear that clear dressing, but now I love it. And then if I have a little ranch on the side, yes indeed, that's all I wouldn't mind that. I would not mind it at all. At all. Mm. You guys, I might start watching some of them things on YouTube because that stuff is in my head now. I should never you talked about it. Now I'm thinking about it. Ugh. But I'm glad they blurred it out because I didn't want to see nobody all cut up. Mm-hmm. I should just look, I ain't gonna lie. I know I'm switching the topic, but I just did not like that. I did not like seeing the fact that that boy got 20 something years. He should have got life. If had he been black, they would have just threw the book. But this is a white boy came to another state to meet a girl. Then I guess he knew that she was already married, so the husband was kind of, I guess, fine with it. They ended up doing a threesome. All of a sudden, he wasn't feeling a threesome. Well, I guess it was foreplay, because he said that she was sucking on his feet and he was rubbing his feet, and he didn't like that. And he said he also said he couldn't even get hard. Yes, he said that, and all of a sudden, you know, after that, look, after they done did the seance, the demonic game, playing that game. That's why that man got sliced and diced up. Let them evil spirits in, and then one of them spirits got onto that man and stabbed your ass. That's what happened, and that's just being real. It's the truth. It's the truth. Those spirits got into that man when they practiced that damn Ouija board. That man, he says he don't know what happened. He said something came upon him. He said like he was hearing something. I guess hearing voices in his head. And he got mad. He went to the bathroom and just got mad and just went to stabbing that man. He stabbed him in the back and the chest. And how the hell do you get 20 something years for stabbing someone in the back and the chest repeatedly? Premeditated. He said this nigga said he hid the knife between his ass cheeks and walked back in the damn room, and then just went to work. Had it been me, the girl the wife would have went to jail too. I ain't gonna lie to you. Her ass would have went to jail too. I ain't gonna lie. She didn't go. Lock her up too. Because had she not met this nigga off, but now he's gone. And then the other nigga, I want to say the nigga said he got her pregnant. But shit, you don't need to be no damn father. You mess around and kill the baby. If you want to go around here trying to kill men, you'll kill the baby too. You don't need no goddamn. You don't need no goddamn child at all. What be wrong with these people out here? It's the alcohol and the drugs. If you ask me, and really the demonic spirits out here. Mm-hmm. Yes, indeed. That's why I stay out the way, baby. I don't want them. And you know what? I understand why people don't even want to, really want to shake your hand or really hug you, because they don't know what the hell you got upon you. Like whatever you may have on you, you ain't try to put it on me. Now I don't mind giving hugs, but I ain't hugging everybody. No, I ain't finna do all that. No, I adapt your hey, how you doing, baby? But I don't mind giving women hugs. But I know, a lot of times women don't want you touching on their breast. So you just give them. You can just hug from the side. That's all you gotta do. Hug from the side. I have learned that with cousins. Because I feel like, damn, girl, I ain't trying to be out upon you like that. Damn, you gave me a little church hug. Like, damn, that's how you hugging people nowadays. Whatever happened to them real strong hugs? Like, damn, can you let me go? Type of hug. You know what I'm saying? Jeez. What done got up into you lately? Hell, I ain't seen you in a minute. Hey, how you say your name? Ray J. I think Raj. Hopefully that's right. I think it's Raj. How you doing? Raj or Rage, one of the two. But yes. Wait for me. Mm-hmm. That's why I don't want to meet any. Look, I don't want to meet a lot of folks at all. No, I'm good on that. But yeah. But I bet you guys, if we had policemen at a lot of these schools out here, a lot of that shooting stuff wouldn't be happening. Honestly. Y'all so worried about these dope dealers. Hell, protect these kids in these establishments out here. I know y'all gotta watch the crime too. But hell, a lot of times in smaller cities, the majority of the police, they can control that city. You know. But in bigger cities, it's gonna be a little hard because it's millions of people. My goodness, it's a lot of us. But shoot, if they can do that for the world, for us, I bet you we won't have to hear about all these tragedies, because there's a lot of tragedies happening, and it's sad that kids have to be involved with these crazy ass lunatic ass niggas watching too much TV, or they got some type of fantasy in their head about something that really doesn't mean nothing. Taking somebody's life, and I'm gonna have to get off that because that'll make me emotional. Cause I just don't like that. But that just, that really irks my nerve. I don't like hearing things like that. Innocent children and women and men. But that's all right. The Lord got them. They ain't got away with it yet at all. He got something special for them. Trust and believe. Yes, indeed. But you guys, it's been real. I'm going to get up on out of here. I appreciate you guys for your support. Thank you for coming over and listening to me. Sometimes you don't always have to. You can be in and out. I understand. But you guys have a wonderful night. Have a blessed weekend or a blessed holiday weekend. And I come back and chat with you guys later on. Peace. God bless you guys.